2, 1. Ah! And then now I pull some back, right?
Let's make a baby.
I pull some back, right?
No pressure, no diamond, no diamond.
Okay. So it's Thanksgiving, and we're trying to have a baby. Blakesley.
Yes.
So what we're doing is we're taking this shot in the abdomen once every night at 19:15 roughly. And it's about that time, y'all. Okay.
Yeah. So it's supposed to make it's FSH, follicle stimulating hormone. And it's supposed to make my follicles grow faster.
Mature.
And bigger, mature.
Yeah.
It's supposed to make them mature so that we can.
She's like, no!
So the medication.
Yeah.
Is it gonna? No. So the medication comes in one of these needle pens, and then you just screw the needle on.
Go on, yeah.
But you gotta be careful to make sure it gets perfectly on the treads, because the first time I didn't, and it was a disaster. We had to peel the needle off with pliers.
After a dirty steak. So the dose is 37.5, and it's gonna stay that way. So like we went to South Carolina yesterday for a visit for an ultrasound, and the follicles were maturing at, I guess, an appropriate rate enough for us to continue at the dosage of FSH. They're looking for about a diameter of 15. I guess it would be what? It's not centimeters. What would it be? Like it's not nanometers either.
I thought it was centimeters.
Maybe it's millimeters.
And then
Probably
so you
millimeters.
just put this shot in the lower part of your tummy, underneath the region of your belly button.
Here we go.
And
1,
you just squeeze it
2,
and count to 5.
3, 4, 5. And it's reading 0, so now we can pull it out.
And that's it.
We were supposed to release before you pull it out, but
You told me last time that I was releasing before I pulled it out, and that I needed to keep it pressed
you're right. I'm just
all the way
playing
out.
with
Ma'am.
you. I'm not a man.
And that's it. So we just take
That's
the
it.
shot every night.
Yeah.
And hopefully tomorrow we have some mature follicles.
Mature enough. More mature than me.
Fingers crossed. It's the day after Thanksgiving, Black Friday. We
I'm wearing black.
are hoping for mature follicles today.
Multiple mature.
Mature follicles. This is the second time we've driven up here to check this week. It's unfortunate that we don't have. Well, we have a clinic near us, but they're on vacation for Thanksgiving.
Damn it, Judy.
And so we have to drive a little over 2.5 hours to the clinic for about a 10-minute appointment, just to turn around and drive 2.5 hours back. So we drove here Wednesday, we're driving here today, and then hopefully we'll have multiple mature follicles and we can take our trigger shot and drive back real soon.
Monday. Yes. Yeah.
Fingers crossed.
Well, here we are. Ready to go?
I'm in position. Tackle socks.
And fingers crossed. Oh yeah, we see some mature follicles on this here screen.
Alright, so that is your lining where embryo will hopefully implant. Just got a good picture of it. Pressure up, and there's an ovary. Look at there in just a second. So the size that they get to that you guys want to see, like compare that to like an object, like visualize how big that is.
Lord. No one's ever asked me that before. I would think the size of a grape.
Okay. I was saying marbles earlier. We were like,
Yeah.
wow. It's like, I don't know.
I will find an accurate
Grape, though, or
example.
something. I mean, that's a good example.
Yeah.
It's a good ballpark.
That is definitely a ballpark. I would not take that for scientific measurement.
No.
But no, I've
I'm not, yeah, I'm
Is
not
this at 15 millimeters? Is that what you're looking for?
at least 15.
Right,
Yeah.
okay,
So this
so-
one on your left
That's
thinking
much
is-
bigger than on Wednesday.
Mhm. So we're growing. So usually we wait 15 to 17 millimeters on average. So even if one, length measurement is there. So I think we're still averaging a little, like just shy, which means we want more time to grow. I bet you your IUI, it could be Monday or Wednesday. I bet you Dr. Singleton's gonna want more time this weekend for your follicles to grow a little more. But don't quote me on that. I won't. At the very least, I don't think y'all need to stick around and wait for your labs. I think you can head on back. Yeah, left side's growing good. And that's very common for one side to take over. So even though you have that smaller one on the right, I don't think we're gonna do anything with that. It's really not growing a whole lot. We're really gonna be focused on the left.
Hi guys, real quick update. So we're back from Charleston. It's the same day. We just didn't record while we were driving back. We got the follicles measured, and it turns out today is not quite the day. We're just not there yet. I think mine were measuring at about 15. And what they said, they want them optimally to be at least 18, between 16 and 18 to start to do the trigger shot. So we're gonna wait and do one more ultrasound on Monday to see how it goes. Hopefully a little bit more growth. But cool news, they said that I have 2 follicles maturing. So if we can maintain those 2, there's a higher chance of multiples, which is kind of cool. A little bit exciting. It's kind of interesting. I feel like, I don't know if everybody gets this, but I feel like my ovaries are kind of crampy. I don't know if it's because these follicles are maturing and developing so much, or I don't really know what it is, but ovaries are kind of crampy, so that's kind of an interesting side effect that I've been noticing. Yeah, so unfortunately they told us today was not the day. We were not ready yet. I feel like my follicles are maturing really slow, but I'm sure I'm right on pace with what it's supposed to be. So that was our news for today. So good news, our appointment on Monday is going to be in Savannah, so we're not going to have to drive all the way back to Charleston for that one. But they are projecting that hopefully Wednesday will be the day we do the insemination. So crossing our fingers that Monday they tell us that we are mature enough to move forward. All right. So yesterday we had another ultrasound. I have to squat because it's not tall enough. We had another ultrasound, and I have 2 follicles that were mature enough to carry on with the process. So they called me today and they said I'm surging. So I'm gonna go ahead and take the trigger shot now, and we're gonna go in the morning and try to make a baby happen. So Emily is about to give me the trigger shot.
Oh,
And that's what's about to happen.
So should be here, right?
You watch the video.
Referring to notes. Alright, yeah, should be here. There. Okay, so it was right down here, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm pointing to it with the alcohol pad. It's pointing to where you wipe.
Okay. Well, so it goes in, and then 3, 2, 1. Ah! And then now I pull some back, right?
Let's make a baby.
I pull some back, right?
Yeah, it's called aspirating.
No blood.
No blood, and then I'm gonna go ahead and slowly plunge her forward. I'm not even bleeding.
Oh, a tiny bit.
And we did it! Just like that, we made a baby!
We're trying.
Surge! So,
Wow.
tomorrow's the day. And we'll be pregnant as a with.
Yeet.
We'll see you guys tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay.
We made it.
Today is the day, insemination day. I got a phone call yesterday. I think we talked about this when we were doing the trigger shot, but I was surging, and so we did the trigger shot just for safe. I don't know.
Measure
I was already ovulating, so maybe now I'm hyperovulating.
extra ovulation.
But I'm about to change in the car, and then we're gonna go up there and hopefully conceive our first child. Anyway, I'm tired of driving to Charleston, and yeah, so freaking hopefully it works.
Send it.
Okay, so it is, the deed is done. The dirty deed is done.
We are here waiting our 15 minutes before she can get up and check out.
Yep, I can hopefully conceive our baby in my shirt that says gay.
Yeah, we got science socks on too.
Yes.
They're pretty great.
They said the motility of my sperm was 15 million. So hopefully one of those little guys lands in the right spot.
Asks for directions, they said.
That was incredibly uncomfortable. My body is mad. And what else? So now I just
Great.
lay here for 15 minutes.
Go home and take more medications and our pregnancy test.
It's in 2 weeks on the 18th.
And they draw some blood and see what's up.
Oh my god.
Yeah. The 2 weeks starts now.
I could be pregnant.
Very soon.
Is it too late to say it? What if I'm not ready?
Yes. Yes. That is.
Well, I love you.
I love you too. I'm coming in.
And so, fingers crossed. 2 weeks.